Hey, what's up, you guys? Mike Schmidt here with AJ. I'm really excited to be talking to our good friend, Russell Brunson, co-founder of ClickFunnels. We've got some really cool things to share with you guys that I think you're going to be really pumped about. And just want to thank you, Russell, for jumping in with us.
I'm excited. Like, it's interesting because those who know anything about ClickFunnels or me, like, we're neck deep in funnels all day long. Like, I have a chance to see data from everybody's things, and it's interesting because this concept of FunnelHub you guys kind of designed or invented, or I don't know what we call it, but if something was like below, like it was right beneath all of our noses, none of us ever noticed it, and somehow you guys saw this concept and brought it to a bunch of people, and to me, to other people, and it's just like I think one of the most exciting opportunities from two standpoints. From a business owner standpoint, it's like it's more than a better website, but it's like this new thing to like make my business grow. And then on the other side, it's opening this huge opportunity for people who have agencies to be able to make a ton of money and have bigger impact on clients. And it's exciting. So I'm pumped you guys found it and discovered it. And we got to spend all day today talking about it, which is really cool.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, so we a couple of years ago, just so people know the story, we found this concept ultimately that was around the idea of creating a website that had a better end result for the clients that we're building them for. And also, we were kind of nervous to bring it to Russell, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Russell had just started a campaign that was about the death of a website, right? And we were sitting at Funnel Hacking Live, his yearly event, and he had asked everybody in there to tweet out, websites are dead or something like that. And Mike and I look at each other like, don't tweet that out. And looking at our team like, you guys don't tweet that out.
And so Russell's built himself as being the guy who's killed websites with funnels. And so we were super nervous to bring him what we thought was something that he needed, which was built around a website. So we were sitting down with Russell and showed him, we were 3 slides into actually presenting it. And what did you say?
I was like, I don't know exactly where we're going with this, but like, I need to sign up. I'm ready. And literally, I pulled my credit card, my wallet, and you guys, billed me $25,000 and built my first FunnelHub, which was totally worth it and amazing.
Yeah, so. Absolutely. So, for the folks that don't know what funnel hubs are and what it's about, we just spent all day talking about it. Could you share a little bit about the strategy and what it's all about?
Yeah, well, this is your brainchild, so I feel weird explaining it to you guys.
It's like a test here, just so you know.
Make sure to pay attention.
Right, yeah.
The things for me that are powerful about FunnelHub is, number one is, those who know me, I have a lot of funnels, and so it was a place for me to be able to almost like a catalog. Here's all my funnels, but also strategically, here's the first funnel someone goes to, and second and third. It gave me the ability to take somebody on a journey. Number two, as you guys know, I wrote a book called Expert Secrets, which is all about how do you position yourself in a way to get people to be attracted to you and to come to you and to want to buy from you, and how do you tell your story and how do you create a movement, and there's all these principles and concepts we've weaved into the community that we've built, but there was never a place to show those things off. I would talk about it at Funnel Hacking Live or on a podcast, and so they're kind of disjointed concepts and principles, and it gave me the ability to be able to have anyone come to my funnel hub and be like, hey, here's our story, here's the movement, here's where we're going, here's the first thing you need to do if you're going to be coming into our community. Here's the first thing you need to buy or sign up for, and take people on a journey. And it gave some order to all the chaos of all the stuff we're building. That's kind of the front end. On the back side of it, it was cool because it started ranking us for all these different terms and keywords and our product names and all sorts of stuff. You guys, the way they sold me in 3 slides, they came up and showed me hey, if you search in your name or your software or your courses or anything, there's millions of searches on these things, and I wasn't showing up for any of them, and I was missing all this traffic, and we have good funnels that convert it, anywhere from 3 to 10% depending on the funnel and things like that, which means 90 to 97% of people aren't buying. And the question is well, what are they doing if they're not buying? Well, they're probably Googling me and searching for things, as we were able to see from the data. And I was we're missing this huge opportunity. And so a FunnelHub helped us to catch those people, helped us get ranked for all the terms and the keywords that we were missing. And then after we caught people and brought them in, it took them on a journey that was very strategic and very logical. And so people end up buying from us more and more often, which is, the goals of any business.
Right. And so we took this idea and we built one for you. We started kind of going down the list of our contacts in your inner circle to say who else needs this, and we proved the model again and again with funnel-driven businesses. But I think the real discovery for us was how this also applied to the average local business, right?
Yeah, in our agency, Anchor Wave, we started having our team start to sell these. And we didn't call them funnel hubs because it was kind of confusing for small businesses to understand, but we called them marketing hubs. It was something that was easy for them to understand what that was. And we were basically following the same strategies, the same set of steps in order to build these. And we ended up finding out that we were building way better websites than we've ever built before.
Right. And so, the thing is that not only were we able to sell it to the funnel-driven businesses, but these local businesses were coming to us for the first time looking at how they all instinctually knew that the website they had like wasn't doing the job, but they didn't know why. Like they thought it was a pretty looking website, but they didn't understand that it wasn't actually getting them an end result. And I think that's what we've kind of discovered here.
Yeah, and it's been interesting watching like some of your clients, the ones who've been doing this and selling it, like they can sell it for more money, the client gets a better result. Like it's such a powerful thing. And you know, I mean, how many times have you guys done this? We've built something amazing, it looks beautiful, but then like the client has it and they're excited for a while, but then it doesn't, over time, maybe it doesn't do anything, it doesn't convert, doesn't actually generate leads. Whereas the way that the structure of the FunnelHub is built is something that's grabbing people and bringing them down a path and a journey. It builds a relationship with the business owner, which I think most local businesses are not good at doing, you know, by default. Yeah. And so that people are more likely to buy from them and to keep coming to them, and it's powerful.
Yeah.
I know when we sold you a website, I thought that was like the ultimate validation for like this idea, but then you went a step further than that. Tell us a little bit about what's happening in ClickFunnels.
Yeah, so after, again, I gave you guys $25,000. Most of my friends gave you guys $25,000, and tons of local businesses have paid you guys anywhere, you know, from $5,000 to $15,000 to build these funnel hubs. And about a year and a half ago, we decided with ClickFunnels, we were about 7 years into the company, and we decided we need, you know, technology's evolved and changed. We wanted to build a new version, so we decided to start a new version. It was a top secret project. We're going to build it from the ground up. And as I flew out with my business partner, Todd Dickerson, we flew out and we were in his lake house mapping out the vision of what it's going to become. One of the first things I asked him, I was like, what if we built funnel hubs into the platforms? Like that's where everything was based on. Like if someone creates ClickFunnels account, the first thing you do is you build your funnel hub, and then you go and you can start building your funnels that link out from that and drive traffic back to your business. And honestly, like, I don't know if I haven't told you yet, I was nervous. I'm like, what if I do that? Would Mike and AJ get mad? Like, I'm taking their principle, but like, it's so powerful. Everyone needs it. And so I was like, okay, like, let me call them. And I think I messaged out to you. I was like, we're working on a project. Can't tell you what it is yet, but if we built funnel hubs into ClickFunnels, like, what would be your thoughts about that? And I think I was nervous, but you guys were excited. I was like, this would be such a powerful thing because it's what people need. It's the future. It's like where things are going, and no one knows about it. Like the dozen or so people that have funnel hubs that I'm aware of, like all love them. They're obsessed with them, but like, the rest of the world doesn't have it. It's such a big opportunity. And so we built it in so that they become such an easy way to build. I know when you guys built mine, we had to go, you know, it was, for any of you guys who built traditional websites on WordPress, like it's a back and forth and a process, and it's hard to move things, and I couldn't edit something if I wanted to, whereas in ClickFunnels now, it's as simple as dragging and dropping. In fact, the first 2 funnel hubs ever built on the new ClickFunnels platform, I built them, which is amazing. I'm not technical at all. And so it just really opens up, I think, this world of opportunities for this principle that you guys created that's, I think, the future where all this stuff's going.
Yeah, I'm super excited that the idea of FunnelHub and the marketing hubs that we've created paired with your guys' prowess in building software to help support it and make that easy is something that makes a recipe for agencies to not only tap into the opportunity that's all out there, but also make it easy to bring that project across the finish line and remain profitable throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, we've taught agencies about all different ways to improve the leverage they get with the digital marketing services that they sell. But the one thing we haven't touched is websites, because we couldn't really figure out how to do that, how to streamline that process, how to make it super simple to deliver that effectively. And that's what ClickFunnels is doing for us now. We see like the vision of it, we've seen it executed, we opened it up, and it's like, wow, this is going to be night and day difference from like how we've had to develop websites in the past.
Yeah, I mean, websites are among the most difficult projects to deliver as a web or digital marketing agency because of the amount of communication, the back and forth that goes into it. They ultimately become projects that are not profitable. And so the tendency is, okay, how do we just make profit on digital marketing services, and even if we're just breaking even on websites? That doesn't have to be that way anymore because of the FunnelHub process and what's happening inside ClickFunnels, that really that website projects can be profitable for businesses. And you know, as you've heard us say before, like, you deserve to be paid based off the value you provide, not the time it takes. And this is an excellent way to accomplish that.
We think about like just building ClickFunnels is faster. Right? I could build something in an hour that would have taken me and a team of people a couple of weeks to build before. So you save the time, so there's margin profit you get there, but also like the strategy that you guys developed for funnel hubs give you the ability to charge more for them as well. So you're getting like way less time, way more ability to, you know, the more valuable as well. And between those two things, yeah, it becomes a profit
now
center
you can
as opposed
actually
to
make
like
money
a
on
break
that.
even.
Yeah, absolutely. Any parting words, Russell, to the agencies that might be watching? Like, what is the opportunity here, and what do you see that's in store for what they can do with this?
Oh, I think for the agency owners, you guys are positioned in a like in the podcast we're talking about, like this I think is the biggest opportunity of the next 10 years, right? Like what websites were 20 or 30 years ago and what funnels were a decade ago, like this is something that is gonna be the next big again, a big opportunity. But people who already have an agency, you have these things in place, you have even if it's a small team, but you have some people in place, like you're gonna be able to take this and capitalize it so fast because you already have your existing clients. But now it's like you have the process figured out. Now you can go and get more clients, and like I feel like there's this window of opportunity that's going to be crazy for people who already have agencies. In fact, I'm telling everyone I know, like if they don't have anything, like start an agency because this is. And then this, like FunnelHubs, are like this is the thing that drives it, and this is where everything goes. And then from there, you can sell all the other things. But it's exciting times, man. Especially people like you guys who already have the agency. You have the foundation part. Like you're ahead of 99.9% of the people coming out, and you probably got a decade or more before the rest of the world even figures out what's happening.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. I mean, you guys heard it here first. Russell Brunson saying that this is the opportunity of the next 10 years, and he's not wrong. This is something where this is the best time in the history of being able to own a web or digital marketing agency to own one. And so this is the time that the companies that really made it are getting minted right now. And you're on the ground floor with this. I'm super honored and proud to be working with you on this, and Agency Coach being a part of the whole equation here. So thank you.
Grateful for you guys. Like you guys are the ones that saw this opportunity, you figured it out, you did it for us, made us believers, and now it's exciting to bring this to the world. So thanks for you guys for your innovation and figuring things out and being awesome partners to work with all the time.